Welcome to the WGP1 World Series, the IJSBA World Finals, brought to you by SBT. This is Dawn Dawson here live from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, one of the hottest states in the nation. Today is no exception to this fact, but under the heat of the unrelenting sun, we see this heat of competition through the rides of unrelenting racers from around the world. In this third round of the Jet Ski World Series, we see those who are here to defend their positions, make their mark on the tour, and many who are here for the ultimate reason: we love this sport. So it's a family affair here at the IJSBA World Finals. So pull up a chair, turn on the mister, and enjoy myself and Nikki C as we enjoy the ride.
Hello, Don. How are you today?
Well, I'm fantastic. Pro-Am ski stock just got finished. It was Mateus Reynes who took the win, followed by Rick Shirker, who just came back out of retirement, and Josh Simon taking the top three. And we are on to our next race,
which is the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock.
On the line down there is BJ Ang riding for the Philippines. Also Omut Salih, who is sponsored by United States Gypsum and Knauf. Omut Salih already has one world title here this weekend, and he rides for Cambodia on the boat number 33. He's got the pole position on the inside. Adapon Kunsa is on the line for the first time this week. He's on boat number 17, rides for 777 Performance. Supatat Futrakul for Thailand on boat number 45, rides for K45 Maxima Yamaha. And on 138, riding for Great Lakes Watercross and Jet Trim, it is Brad Bohat on the 138 boat. Kyle Horton on the 143, riding for Great Britain, rides for Havasu Watersports, MDH, Concrete Pumping, and A&P Truck Parts. This is his first time over in the United States. And riding for Germany, rounding out our field, his first appearance here as well, boat number 33, riding for Knauf, Ravenal, WT Fun Sports, and DTL, it's Nils Whitling.
That's right, we're going to get ready for moto number one here for the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. Action coming your way in just a few seconds here as our race director is getting ready to organize the takeoff. Early this morning, we're going to go with 11 races here for the World Series.
Well, it's great to have you here, Nick. This is a long time. You haven't been to the World Finals before.
No, I have not. This is my very first World Finals.
So tell me a little bit about what are your feelings after getting a chance to watch a couple of days of racing? Give me some feedback on how you like it.
You know what? You know what I like about this event and this tournament here? It's first of all, is Lake Havasu City itself. It's so beautiful here. You know, I mean, I did not expect the weather to be this great.
Or hot.
Yeah, well, it's not that hot. I'm kind of used to the hot.
I kind of figured you'd say that.
You know, this is kind of pretty chill for me. But, you know, and then when you look at the foreground all the way out in the back there, and then I see the mountains and the desert stuff and all that going on, I think it's kind of, it's different for us, and I think I think what's different for me, and I kind of like it. You know, something new.
Yeah, I love getting the chance to come out here and hang out every year. You're watching the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock as they get ready to go. These are our incredible team, the flagger up in the tower, and our starting line is ready to go.
Now, a total of 7 riders here, Don. Who do you think we have to keep an eye on here on the starting block?
Well, BJ Ang is always going to be a threat. The rider from Philippines, outstanding competitor. Omut Salih is definitely going to be one. Adapon Kunsa every time is going to bring the thunder down, so you got to watch him. Honestly, it's going to be pretty hard to pick. Brad Bohat rides for Great Lakes Watercross, one of the great promoters out there. Him and Jamie Bohat have done such an amazing job this year, and he's a fantastic rider as well. Just missed it out of getting on the podium earlier this week. And Nils Whitling's new too.
I mean, you know, Brad, this is his hometown, am I correct?
No, they're actually on the East Coast, but he's been to the World Finals quite a bit.
Okay, yep.
Quite comfortable out here racing.
Well, what I meant was hometown is USA.
Yes. That's a big town, Nick. When you say hometown, it's a broad scope, my friend.
All right, number 88 coming in here.
Oh, I appreciate that. We've got a bunch of people jumping on the line. Patrick Saranich commenting. Hey, Brian Finlinson, appreciate you guys tuning in. Ray Proul joining us this morning. It is going to be a big day for the live stream, and we're very excited that you were able to be a part of that. The WGP 1 Series, this is the third round, and we'll give you the updates, too, on those points as we go through the day.
That's right. We'll do a VR off into the whole shot for the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock.
Yeah, and actually 33 with a bit of a slow start. That was Omut Salih. Had the pole position on that inside split. Let's see if he's able to convert into a whole shot. Boat number 5, that's BJ Ang. We talked about him, and he was going to be a threat. And he's got the pole position on the inside.
Well, he's starting early. That's number 17 also. That's Atapan Kunsa.
Yeah, Atapan Kunsa. And Atapan Kunsa, actually, as you say, because I know you're going to say that, right? Atapan rides for 777 Performance, and he is also the genius behind a lot of these boats underneath the hood.
Well, we do have a green flag, so we are officially a go for motor number 1 on the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock.
Okay, and Atapan Kunsa, a.k.a. Oil, with the whole shot. Beautiful run for him, and it looks like BJ Ang snuck into that second place spot. Atapan Kunsa, 38 years old. Nickname is Oil, and of course, as we talked about, he built his own boat, as he always does.
He just used his hands to lube everything.
Yep. And BJ Ang said he likes anything fast and thrilling, and this first moto should provide all of that for him.
As they work their way to the option on the upper left of the course there.
All right, so you're looking at a split section here, and this is one of the more fascinating portions of the course. And as Nick and I have discussed throughout this tour, on some of these races, they've given them 2 split sections. In this particular round, they're only going to deal with 2 split sections, but Nick, we do have a surprise. That is a triple log jump that'll be rolling out this weekend as well.
That's right, for the ski guys, so they got a lot of work ahead of them.
Yeah, they do. BJ Ang out on the track in second place. BJ Ang said he is a businessman, actually, but he wants to be an example for all of the other generations, and he certainly has been. He's been providing a lot of support for the young riders coming out here, and Anton Ignacio lit up the track yesterday on Boat 17, taking a win also earlier this week. So got a third yesterday, and Anton Ignacio also rides for that Philippines team.
As they work their way onto the right side section of the course, going in towards Don.
Yeah, it looked like boat number 138 in third place. That's Brad Bohat.
Bohat, that's our local guy, huh?
Yep. And
that's number 50. That's number 58.
Boat 58 also out on that. That might be some race numbers that we need to get updated, and I can do that for you as well. But we'll find out who that is. All right, that's Super Top Foot Rock Cool on boat number 58. All right, Super Tot Foot Rock Cool running up in fourth place. You can also follow along with the live timing as well. So Atapan Kunsa in the lead, followed by BJ Ang. Rashid Aldawas was up in third, and Foot Rock Cool was in fourth. Eric Lagopoulos is a ride-in this morning. And Aksa Asvar on boat number 7 also out, and he's running back in sixth place. Now, Looks like Whitling's on boat number 151. And Whitling, unfortunately, back in 10th. Big class for these guys today. We have quite a few ride-ins, which we are getting updated on. Right now, your race leader, though, Adipon Kunsa. Easy call for Oil because he is slick when he's out on that racetrack. That's the reason I like to call him Oil. I'm serious. This man is fast. Karatakorn actually saying go Adipon on the live stream. Great to have you guys helping us out. Appreciate you joining us.
That's right. If you're just joining us, don't forget to give us a shout out here where you're watching us from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite rider out here for the WGP 1 World Series.
All of those are my favorite riders, so that's a hard one. Gentleman that's in the lead rides for G-Shock. That is Adipon Kunsa, who's a Havasu champion, world champion in 2016. His race number typically is 777s or 222s because the name of his company is 777 Performance.
And there's your lead right there, Don.
Yep,
Just
17 boat.
Tower.
Adipon Kunsa, riding for Networks. And that actually looks like one of Anton Ignacio's boats. I think he's on borrowed property today, Nick.
Well, you know what? I mean, a lot of the Thai riders that when I was talking to them, they came over here weeks ahead of the competition just to get, ready for the practice and all that, preparation they need to be.
BJ Ang, your rider in second place. BJ rides from the Philippines. He's a gentleman that used to ride Ducatis and race motorcycles as well. Very talented. Very fun to watch BJ Ang on the track. And he's got to be stoked to be up in second. He was at Cambodia Sea Games as well.
All right, your leader once again heading into the option area on the upper left of the course. Still no lead changes done. Number 17 from Thailand still holding the lead. Adipon Kunsa.
Again, Kench coming out of that split section. This is a smaller than normal front stretch. They've actually made quite a few modifications to the track for 2023 in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. And the reason that we did that, Nick, we wanted to make this a quick merge so that we would give the riders more opportunity after that checkered flag to show their technical expertise on the boat versus just a horsepower game on that front stretch. So they shorted them quite a bit on the front stretch.
So they just want them to emphasize their more the skills, basically.
Yeah, that's really now going to be a shift in skills and also strategy on the front stretch versus just a throttle push.
Because we're going to have the overall map layout for you. So just in a few minutes we'll probably have that up on the screen for you.
Yeah, thanks. I can't wait to see the overall of the track, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the idiosyncrasies and some of the cool areas of this track. We've gotten a lot of great feedback from the riders about the track this year. It's definitely more technical, and they've got quite a few more buoys laid out for this year's race, but it is always right in front of Crazy Horse Campgrounds, and you are looking at the two race leaders. That is Adipon Kunsa, and Adipon, when you see those blue buoys, that's indicating that he's on this outside split. And now that SBT buoy is for the riders, just to remind them, hey, you've got to merge, take that hard turn and merge onto the front stretch.
Now, Adipon seems like he's going to be lapping another rider sooner or later.
Yeah, he's getting into lap traffic. BJ Ang. I love watching BJ ride. Rides very forward, very aggressively. They're up over those handlebars on the runabout. The way that the intake grate is situated on those boats, they really want to push that boat down into the water as much as possible and keep that hook up. It's critical whether you're on a stand-up or a sit-down. Keeping the boat hooked up, particularly on these races on the closed course, not always easy to do. We've had some crazy conditions this week.
Well, I've seen a lot of riders out there, making mistakes out there and falling off the craft. So,
hey, Jonathan Owens, thanks for joining us on the live stream. We miss you too. Jonathan used to race years ago on the 550s, and he was a big part of putting together racing down in Florida as well, those past couple of years. And he's also a big part of Junior Stars of Florida. We got to see all those guys here this Sunday, and one of the bigger turnouts for the juniors, and what a great time to have an opportunity to hang with the kids that really bring all the joy to this sport, you know?
Well, of course, you're going to need the kids because they're the future of the sport.
They really are. Yeah, the future threats, but they also remind us of all the fun.
We are heading to the final lap here of the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. Number 17 from Thailand still holding the lead there, Adipan Kunsa, followed by number 5, BJ from the Philippines. The two Asian riders holding the top 2 position right now as they head to the right side section of the course.
Wow. Okay, so no change in the top 3 on this final lap. Adipan Kunsa leading, BJ Ang in second. Rashid Aldawas is in third. Supatop Rakul in fourth. Eric Lagopoulos has moved up into fifth. Aksa Aswar in sixth. And Bohat in seventh. Omat Salih in eighth. Kyle Horton in ninth.
Bohat drop in position?
Yeah, he dropped just a smidge.
He was up in the fourth, right?
Yeah,
earlier.
He was up a little bit earlier, I think, on that start drop back, just a tiny bit.
All right, just about coming into their final option of the moto here, moto number 1.
All right, Adipan Kunsa takes the outside split on that final lap, and that sometimes can be dicey, but we've noticed the last couple of days that that outside split has been a wee bit faster than the inside.
That's what I've noticed, though, when I was watching the competition. A lot of riders tend to like to be on the outside, but there's the checkered flag.
Yep, Adipan Kunsa takes the win in that first moto for Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. Great job for the gentleman nicknamed Oil. What a
BJ comes in second, number 5 from the Philippines.
And then
all right, who's rounding off that third and fourth there?
Yep, Rashid Aldawas will take third, Foot Rock Cool fourth, Eric Lagopoulos fifth, and again, that's unofficial.
All right, our next moto, or the next category, will be the Pro-Am Ski Super Stock.
Going to be a bit smaller on this class. Pro-Am Ski Super Stock, your lineup. Sponsored by United States, Gypsum, and Knauf. Rides for Cambodia. Mustin Min on the number 30 boat. And Salim Al-Matawa riding for Kuwait. And sponsored by KFH, Kuwait Steel, Kuwait Sea Sport, Al-Salam Hospital and Public Authority of Sport Kuwait. And that is Salim Al-Matawa.
That's a long list.
He has a lot of sponsors. He deserves it. He's a very fast rider. It's on boat 78. And Jonathan Fan will round out our field on the number 110 boat. And it looks like we got some ride-ins here. That's 328. That's going to be Mateo Arenas. Yep, I was going to just see if there were a few more we could catch.
All right, as the riders are just about ready at the gates there. Getting ready to let it go off the blocks. Well, you know what, Don? Let's take a quick look at the race course and explain to them, Don, what it's all about and what's going on here for this World Series.
Certainly will. Now, this is your start. So you're going to notice you've got an inside and an outside split, and they're going to pick those at the staging area. The green buoys are going to indicate the inside, and look how tight that is. And then the blue buoys will indicate the outside. That is the merge right after the checkered flag. And this is where it gets very tricky. They go into 3 series of chicane turns, 4 to the outside. This is the ski and the sport track specifically. It's a very technical track, as you can see, and that front stretch is incredibly tight.
And for the runabout, Don, it's a little bit different. Explain. Go ahead and explain that.
Yeah, so the runabout, what we wanted to do here, Nick, is we wanted to open up the course a bit so the runabouts are able to flex that horsepower, particularly on the right-hand side of the track. And they're also going to be taking the same split section on the left side. And as I mentioned, this is where some world champions were made this weekend already.
And this is where the action happens, right in the next
This little section right here is incredibly tricky. Right past that start, that is an area where the waves are coming in off angle. So they're coming in, cattywampus, basically.
Yep.
And that little area that you've got highlighted, a lot of passing has been happening right here, and a lot of riders have been flipped off the boats. And the reason for that is it's just been so technical.
That's right. And for the ski category, after the first lap,
oh, it was my favorite part.
Don't forget about that.
Here's what happens. This is the triple that we've been talking about, the triple log jump introduced. This is the first time you're going to get to see this on the WGP 1 Series. So buckle up. Put your tray tables in the upright position when
That's
we get to
right.
these jumps.
because you know what? If you don't have I've seen a lot of riders going through there, and if you're not focused, you're going over.
You are going over or under or in the middle of it. Yeah, it's been a bit crazy. Just taking a look out there. That is our start for the Pro-Am Ski Superstock, and it did look like we had a 212 entered as well. I'm not sure if that might be Mike Klippenstein.
That is Jonathan. Fan?
Yep.
And craft number 110.
All right.
He's leading the pack, by the way.
Oh, beautiful. Wow, great hole shot. Actually second.
I think he's second now, yep.
So he was on that inside split, Nick. He had the hole shot on the inside, but once we come to the merge section, that looks like Mateus Reynes. Just going to grab a quick look. No, maybe not.
No, it's not Mateus.
That might be Matawa. Let me get so we get up close on that picture.
I think Mateus Krabs has a little shiny to it.
We're just trying to catch him. That's our second place rider, Jonathan Fan. Just going to try to get our leader. Boats are moving so fast, the camera guys are like, where'd he go? Jonathan Fan looks rocking, though. Sorry about that, Bobby Kern saying that we missed the start. We didn't mean to do that to you. We'll get you a recap on it. Mustin Min actually got the whole shot. And it is Jonathan Fan in second. And Martin Teak is actually your top three. So Mustin Min, Jonathan Fan, Martin Teak, Mateo Reynes is third. And so boat number 28. Interesting. All right.
All right, we'll give you an update in just a few seconds once we have the information in front of us updated real quickly.
All righty.
But in the meantime, that's 110 from the United States, Jonathan Fan.
And I do believe Jonathan Fan still chasing down your race leader.
All right, let me get that information for you, Don, in just a second here.
Yeah, Jonathan, just an outstanding racer. Marlene Teak is there as well. Marlene up in top three, 17 years old, out of Estonia. Mustin Men up in top three. Mustin, world champion 2015, novice ski right out here at the Lake Havasu City for the World Finals, and took the silver medal at the SEA Games in Cambodia this year. Jonathan Fan once again goes to that inside. Yeah, Jonathan Fan trying to get around your race leader.
Yes, Don. We're just about halfway through, too, in the Pro-Am Ski Superstock. That's 212 out in the water. All right, we're going to get all the information in just a second. Once again, you're watching the Pro-Am Ski Superstock category. If you're just joining us, welcome to the WGP1 Waterjet World Series right here in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. This is round number 3 of competitions. Round number 1, we held it in Mihalinki, Poland. Round number 2 was held in Vichy, France. And our final round, round number 4, the championship round will be held in Pattaya City, Thailand. Number 20 right there, the black craft, that is our overall leader so far. Number 20 could the leader could be from Kuwait. We'll have to double check, but it could be Salim Al Mutawa in the lead. Let me get a confirmation once again. Heading into the backstretch area, into the option once again of the course on the upper left here. Your leaders, number 20 and number 110 from the United States, Jonathan Fan. And your leader in craft number 20 from Kuwait, Salim Al Mutawa. As they hit into the option, Jonathan will be on the outside line. Inside line, excuse me. Let's see if he can catch up a little bit here in the before the moto is over. Two 1-2 in third. One 6-0 in a fourth. All right.
Updates.
All right. Well, I heard that number 20 could be from Kuwait.
Yep.
Don,
Salim Mutawa. Yep. I just got confirmation on that for you, sir.
Now, we do know that 110 is from the U.S., Jonathan Fan. Am I correct?
Yes, yep. Jonathan Fan out of Orange County, California.
What about third position? I mean, I have 212. Did you get that information down also? Or
I did not get that information, but 212 generally is Mike Klippenstein.
All righty. Well,
let's take a look and see. And
well, Jonathan still have some time here, so
I know who it is. Marlene Teak, actually on borrowed property today.
Oh, really?
So this is Marlene Teak. Marlene Teak.
Marlene Teak.
Yep.
Okay. Once we can
now we're up to date.
All right.
Pro-Am Ski Superstock. We're finally caught up with all of you. That got exciting. And again, Salim Al Mutawa out of Kuwait, 25 years old. Sponsored by Pro Rider Garage at Kawasaki, Kuwait. His first race ever was in 2013. First time world championship at Expert Ski Limited in 2019.
Well, guess who moved up in the third?
Oh,
right
not
there.
even surprised. Mateus Reynes has taken your third place.
3-2-8. He's going to try to creep one position at a time. He's still got time. I mean, it's a lot of time in the motor right now. I haven't seen, the white flag yet, so he's still got time. Working the right side is Mateus.
All right. Again, Marlene Tick has moved back into the fourth place spot. Pro-Am Ski Superstock. It's funny because they originally had the registration. There were only 3 riders in here, and they've jumped up quite a bit. But I'm noticing a lot of last-minute add-ons. And I tell you, I wonder if they're just running down and checking to see who signed up. They're like, there's not a lot in there. I'm going to add on in that one. Smart plan. I like their strategy.
Right now, from 3 on our sheet, end up to be about 6 or 7 crafts out there.
Yeah, it was 8. There were 8 boats out on the line. We had information on 3 of them, but fortunately our incredible team got us hooked up really quickly so that we could get that information to you. Thanks for your patience. We appreciate you listening to the live stream.
Well, and in the final lap, going into the final lap, Don, guess who moved up in the second?
Oh my goodness, Mateus Reynes.
And he's not that far behind, all right? He's not that far behind the Kuwaiti rider, Salim Al-Mutawa.
Yeah, Salim Al-Mutawa, unbelievably fast, and he's on borrowed property. I believe that is a OPP, other people's property, because normally Salim Al-Mutawa rides 78. That's one of his favorite numbers. We got Salim Al-Mutawa now under pressure. So Kuwait versus Estonia.
And it's heading into the back stretch, Don. This is where Matthias can pull up a little bit, catch up on him once they hit into the option.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity. He's about 4 seconds off the pace, 4.27.
Will he split?
You know he's gonna.
Oh, here we go.
Matheus Reynes, you knew he was going to play smart, particularly with this flatter water conditions that we have this morning. So this hookup, this turned into a great opportunity for Coy Curtis yesterday when he was going after it with Harley Ritchie. Did you catch that?
That's right. He came in from the inside line.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Great racing. I hope you got a chance to watch some of that yesterday. Thanks for being with us this morning. So close between Salim Al-Mutawa and Matheus Reynes. Looks like Salim Al-Mutawa got it.
Well, you know what? Great job. Held the ground there, number 20.
Yep. Way to hold off on that one and hold off one of the big threats from Estonia. That's Matheus Reynes taking second. And you had already talked about that, but it looks like Jonathan Fan should be coming across in third on the 110 boat, followed by Marlene Teak, unless we had more crazy changes.
That would wrap up the Pro-Am Ski Superstock. Up next is the Pro-Am Runabout Superstock category for motor number 1.
I'm sorry? Yeah. All right, Reynes was already first in ski stock. Al-Mutawa was second in ski stock for moto number 1. Oh my gosh, Brees Lopez joining us on the live stream. How awesome. We are missing you, my friend. I remember Brees Lopez lining up behind this line many years in a row. Right now, you're watching Pro-Am Runabout Superstock, and down on that pole position on the inside is the 96 boat of Supap Pusapa. And I believe that boat is being borrowed by boat number rider 2. Yeah, that's Khalid Al-Manadi, who's riding for a Seashore. So we'll just do a little boat number change there.
63 from Sweden, Don.
All right, 63. That's Linus Lindberg. Oh, I appreciate these guys. Aero Aswar is actually out on this track as well on boat number 19.
There's the Kuwaiti number 33. That's Alamar Abdul Rahman.
Alamar Abdul Rahman had a great run yesterday, and Indonesian Aksa Aswar is going to be one to watch as well.
All right, here we go to the whole shot.
And Rick Cantola also on this lineup on the number 67 boat, a.k.a. the Caribou.
Well, in this category, Don, the Pro-Am Runabout Superstock, there's been 3 different champions.
Oh, yeah.
So far from the past.
All right, so Khalid Al-Manadi is on the inside split.
33.
C33.
It should be Abdul Rahman.
Yeah, Abdul Rahman with the whole shot, followed by Al-Manadi. So Kuwait and Qatar. And Alamar Abdul Rahman will take that whole shot. Sponsored by Pro Wider, Nissan Albaton, and Kuwait Steel. And it's going to be boat number 96, Khalid Al-Manadi, in second. Greetings from Argentina. Eduardo Lopez watching in, another great rider.
Look at the speed on the backstretch there, Don, as they head into the power bend into the option.
Yes, this gentleman's very, very quick. Rides for KFH, Pro Life.
Already making a move on the inside line. I think it's number 96 on the inside. So
96, that is Abdul Rahman, Alamar Abdul Rahman. Rides for Kuwait. And Khalid Al-Manadi And
now it's between Qatar and Kuwait right now for the 1 and 2.
yes, it is. So 33, Alamar Abdul Rahman, Kuwait rider, is leading. And the rider for Qatar is Khalid Al-Manati. Khalid Al-Manati riding for, as we had said, Seashore Racing. That gentleman on second place on the 96 boat, lives in Doha, Qatar. Pro Champ team built boat. Generally rides race 22. He just loves that number. He also rides for Doha Marine Sports Club. His first race was back in 2014. That's the gentleman back in second, so don't count him out of this one.
Well, hey, we were just at his hometown a couple days ago.
You were?
Yes, in Doha.
What were you doing in Doha?
Transfer.
Oh. So you didn't hang out. You were just in the airport is what you were saying.
I got you again.
So no gifts for Dawn. That was perfect. Oh, my goodness. All right, that's Aksa Aswar, who has been working the outside split, trying to get around boat number 96. You are so... I always got to watch you. Aksa Aswar, a gentleman that settled at the Asia Games in 2018 in Jakarta, Indonesia. He brought home so much honor for the Indonesian team. And Aksa Aswar, world-renowned racer, part of the Aswar family. Him and Arrow Aswar both racing. But his dad's got an amazing history of racing as well. That's fully Aswar.
I heard for the past, he is royalty, right?
Oh, yeah, jet ski royalty for sure. When we say jet ski royalty, that means you've got a certain number of races under your belt. And actually said Aksa Aswar, but this is Arrow Aswar on boat 19 because that's the number that he normally races. So yes. Arrow Aswar is up in third. Aksa, his younger brother. And he gives me a hard time when I say his name wrong, so now I'm going to be in trouble. I am in trouble, buddy. Again.
All right, working the way out of the option on the left side. That is 63 Linus Lindberg from Sweden in the middle of the screen there. In 5th position overall. All right, I have a little quick update here, Don.
Yes, sir.
They're telling me that Khalid, number 22, is in the lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Followed by number 96 in 2nd position.
Nice.
And number 19, that is, Indonesia's Arrow Aswar in 3rd. And number 67 is Rick Kentola in 4th. And number 63 from Sweden, Linus Lindberg, rounding off the top 5.
All right, so once again, Alamati getting around boat number 22. That was your rider from Qatar that we had been talking about. And Aswar in that third place spot. Arrow Aswar. First win and first race was in 1999. He was only 5 years old. He is a 8-time Indonesian champion, 3-time world champion.
Well, I'm sure he would like to be the champion of the World Series also for the Pro-Am Runabout Superstock, right?
Oh,
with 2023, right?
That goes without saying. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we've had 3 different champions, right, in the category. Nobody's repeated so far, so... Once again, that's number 96.
Yeah, Cantola has moved into that 4th place spot. I think you were talking about that. And Lindberg, the very fast rating, is in that 5th place spot. There is boat number 96, Khalid Al-Manati. So again, 33, Alamar. Abdul Rahman Alamar leading, followed by Khalid Al-Manati. And then Arrow Aswar in 3rd, Rick Kentola in 4th, Linus Lindbergh in 5th, but you're getting a view here of the top two riders.
Well, if you're just joining us, I'd like to welcome you once again to the WGP 1 Waterjet World Series right here in Lake Havasu, Arizona in the United States for round number 3 of the competition. And, of course, in round number 4, we'll be finishing up the championship round in Pattaya City, Thailand. Hopefully we're going to see you there, right, Miss Dawn?
I hope so. I can't wait. This is going to be the culmination of an incredible year for these racers. They've done 4 rounds this year, Nick, and it has been grueling for the riders, and as it always is whenever you do a series, but consistency definitely does pay off, and the World Finals is going to be a big test for these guys.
That's right. I mean, I will give you a hard time because you left me all alone over in France there.
Man, I'm so sorry, buddy. Marvin Bulis, love to hear you, too. Can't wait to catch up with you guys. Herman Vasselrod also has jumped on to the live stream all the way from Spain to watch some of our great riders from Spain.
Well, welcome, and you'll give us a thumbs up or something, some hearts and some things like that they do on the internet thing, right?
Wow, those are called emojis.
Emojis, okay.
There you go.
You know,
you should know you're always emojiing up on the. I tell you what, it's fun if you guys want to be able to hang out with people across the pond. One of the great ways to do that is with Line or WhatsApp. That seems to be the popular 2 forms of communication.
Well, if you're in the U.S., I mean, apparently I had friends over here, and they don't use Line.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Khalid Almanati goes to the outside. Check that. He was on the inside trying to get around Alomar, and Alomar just shut the door on him again. And look how close they are. That was originally 4 seconds, but reduced that quite a bit. That's at least, maybe a second and a half at the most.
Still, no lead changes. Still holding off. Still consistent riding here.
Yep, Aero Aswar back there playing spoiler. 8-time Indonesian champ, 3-time Asian champ, 2-time U.S. champ, and a 3-time world champion. Just talking about Aero Aswar's history. He lives in Jakarta, but he's also been hanging out in L.A. for the last 10 years, so
there must be something there in L.A. then.
Well, I can imagine there's a lot of somethings in L.A. It's a young, fun guy, loves to hang out and do cool things, so I can imagine L.A. is a great place. He also was an Asian Games silver medalist, and as I mentioned, got a gold medal this year in endurance. Really exciting moment for Aero Aswar representing for Indonesia.
It must be nice just to hang around for somewhere for 3 years,
Yeah.
Just to hang around, right?
Boat number 96, a.k.a. boat 22. That's Khalid Almohanadi. I'm going to get that right. Riding for Qatar. Say it 14 times, 14 different ways.
All right, that's number 96 right in front of your screen there. Still holding to second position, Khalid.
All right, Khalid Almohanadi on that 96 boat. Riding for Seashore.
I'm definitely going to see him over in Bangkok. I mean, Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's always there.
He is. Qatar team always comes over. He's
in the backstretch once again, approaching the option once more.
Yep. Alomar leading.
Do you think somebody's going to make a move again? Let's check it out here. Let's see.
Well, he has been.
Well.
Yeah, Alomar takes that outside consistently. He has been really comfortable. That's Abdul Rahman, the pro rider that we had talked about, sponsored rider. He's also sponsored by Nissan. Loves the outside split. He's been hanging on that. He was racing earlier this week, and he always worked the outside.
He's being contested right now. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, okay, let's see what
happens.
happens.
Rider on the inside line.
That's Khalid Almohanadi.
That's not going to be enough.
It's not going to be enough. They've been doing that the last couple of laps, and Almohanadi not able to close the gap. Geraldo Estrella. Estrella is on the live stream. Don Dawson, today I'm going to Havasu to see you. Well, yes, please do. And also, have a good race. Good luck to Estrella. Geraldo. Speaking of good luck, this gentleman needs it for just a little bit longer. Watching Abdul Rahman, Alomar Abdul Rahman from Kuwait. And Kuwait is top of the stack in front Runabout Superstock at the moment.
There's still plenty of time in the moto here. And here they go again, once again, on the split between those two, Khalid and Alomar. Did he just slow down there a minute ago?
He checked up a little bit on the turn that they had to do. This course, as you saw earlier, it's not even. It's not quite a real smooth turn. Some are a little off camber, and that's why he had to actually check up as he overshot just a tiny bit.
Every time I say they got plenty of time, I see a white flag.
Yeah.
So now the time has been cut to only 1 lap left.
Yeah, way to add the pressure. You can see him taking that modified runabout track. It's a deeper track, comes out closer to where the channel is. If you've ever been out to Lake Havasu, you know what I'm talking about. There's a channel that's man-made.
Okay.
Where the London Bridge goes over that channel. Because we're actually on an island.
Okay.
We are racing on an island. So that London Bridge, very famous, and it's actually reportedly haunted.
Really?
Yep, that's what the rumor says.
Well, I mean, they brung it here, what, in the 1900s?
Yep,
right?
so must have brought the ghost with them.
Yeah, well, if I read it correctly, bought it for $2.5 million U.S. dollars back then.
Just change.
Yeah.
All this land originally purchased by McCulloch.
Yeah.
The owner of McCulloch Chainsaws.
Well, you know what? It cost them almost, what, $7 million to rebuild the bridge.
Yep.
Right.
Well worth it. Checker flag drops for the gentleman from Kuwait. Congratulations to Alamar Abdul Rahman. Sponsored by Pro Life, KFH, Kuwait Steel, Kuwait Seasport Club. Beautiful job.
Khalid, number 96, coming in second for the Pro-Am Runabout Superstock category.
Hi, Peter Bagdo. Great to have you here. And cheers from Huntington Beach. And from Tandoori Farm. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys joining us. There's Arrow Aswar. Arrow going to come in third. Arrow riding for Indonesia.
All right, Don, we're going to take a quick break for our local sponsors, and we'll be right back with more action right after this.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
Powered by Jet Tribe.
All right, welcome back, folks. Our category is the Pro-Am Women Ski Stock. There is your leader right there, 141, Don.
That's Reese Geis, and she has had a tremendous year. She's sponsored by Scottsdale Cycle Center. Right behind her, boat number 66, Lisa Kassan Battaglia, riding for Monaco.
saw her riding yesterday, doing a great job.
And it's going to be Maddie Elders up in the third place spot. Maddie riding for Nahi Racing and New American Home Improvement. We're underway for Pro-Am Women's Ski Stock. We are back live. And as this will come to no surprise to you, I'm sure, but Reese Geis with the hole shot.
There's your leader right there in the middle of your screen, number 441 from the United States, Reese Geis.
Yeah, she born and lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. She's 17 years old this year.
Oh, the hometown favorite, huh?
Yeah, her first race ever was in 2020. She's a 5-time national champion young lady you're watching on that 141 boat. 2021, she took Women's Light Championship, and in 2021, she also took the Pro-Am Women's 1500 World Championship. She also likes motocross. This girl is built for speed, and she looks it out on the track. You're watching 141 Reese Geis. Actually, one of our junior products, as the courtesy markers come out, you can see just at the bottom of the screen there, boat 66. That's Lisa Kassan Battaglia in second.
And just like that, Don, we're already halfway through the moto number 1 of the Pro-Am Women's Ski Stock category. And once again, if you're just joining us live feed here on Facebook and YouTube, I'd like to welcome you to the WGP. That's 106, Don.
Yeah, 106 was the lady in third, Maddie Elders, and it looks like she might have connected with the 777.
She was in pretty good position there in third overall.
Bailed hard.
All right, we do have a replay. Hopefully we get that replay up.
That was the 777s.
There it is, Don. Let's take a look at that replay.
All right, here's 106. That's Maddie. What she's doing is she's trying to shut the door on Anna Glennon, the 777. Fortunately for her, Anna Glennon had the line on the inside, and Maddie Elders just got a little too close. Rolled right. Maddie's going to be fine, but that's your instant replay. Thanks
And
to the
there is
WGP1.
777 taking over the third spot. Once again, also from the U.S., Anna Glennon, as she works her way into the option.
Yep, and that's just racing. Anna Glennon actually had that line. Maddie Elders, really, that was just a minor error on Maddie Elders' part. Just moved over a little bit too quick on her.
That was a little aggressive, though. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but I mean, that's racing. Rubbing is racing.
Well, remember you said earlier she loves the she loves the fast motocross and all that stuff.
Yep.
Went aggressive, a little bit too aggressive on that one.
Do it, just a little over the edge, but in a fun way. All right, congratulations though to Anna Glennon up into that third place spot. Watching the Pro-Am Women's Ski Stock. Reese Geis leading. Lisa Kassan Battaglia in second. So you've got U.S., Monaco, and the U.S., your top three. Yukiko Kome has come back to the racing circuit, and she's up in fourth. Sabrina Cook on 327, also in this from the U.S. She's in fifth. Shady Seidenberg in sixth.
You're watching 777, your overall third position holder right now, heading towards the option off of the backstretch area.
Special thanks to all of our sponsors, and you're seeing those sponsors actually come up at the bottom of the screen. We appreciate you guys being a part of Jet Ski Racing 365. That is Yukiko Kome, who's made it back onto the racing scene. Man, this girl has been so fast over the years. She rides for Japan, sponsored by Jet Pilot and Jet Trim and Factory Zero. And she is a force to be reckoned with, regardless of how many. She has taken brief retirement moments. But great to have her back. Yukiko Kame up in fourth place.
365, that belongs to fourth position. That is Japan's Yukiko Kame. Coming up, passing the tower area, the Japanese rider there.
Again, your race leader, Reese Geis, followed by your second place. that is Lisa Kasan-Battaglia. And in third, Anna Glennon. In fourth was Yukiko Kome. And this is your fifth place rider, boat number 327, Sabrina Cook. Sabrina Cook out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. She's actually born and raised in California. She's 16 years fast. Boat was built by Brian Bull from Ultimate Watercraft, and she's a little rocket ship as well right now. She's in fifth. That's sixth place. That is Shady Seidberg on the 24 boat.
She's in sixth position. Once again, before the action there, once again, I'd like to welcome you to the competition. And if you're just joining us on Facebook and YouTube, don't forget just to shout out. Let us know where you're watching from. So we get a chance to interact. Send us some, well, like you say, emojis. Let us know what you feel.
I love your face when you look at. I wish you guys could have seen that. Unfortunately, we're not on camera, or fortunately, actually, we're not on camera. I think would probably be the better thing to say. We really do appreciate you, Bad Matt, out there competing. Yeah, Maddie Elders, Ryan Rasmussen. Hey, everyone, good luck to everybody today and all the racers, and especially the Great Lakes Watercross family. Getting some shout outs. We'll do those shout outs for you. Also, if you have questions for us or trivia facts on the racers, please feel free to share. We appreciate so much having you guys on the live stream with us.
That's right. And once I have the opportunity, you know what? Let me take this opportunity to thank our sponsors officially here.
Please.
IJSBA, Don, SBT, that's Short Block Technologies, Yamaha, of course, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Revo Racing, Blosian, Solus, Anderson Power Sports, Commander, Ride Now, and VIP Racing, Don.
Yeah, special thanks to CJ as he is heading up that company right now that was founded in 1997. We really appreciate SBT being your title and presenting sponsor for the 2023 WGP1 IJSBA World Finals. Ooh, look at Lisa. That's Lisa Kasan-Battaglia from Monaco.
Still holding second on the inside line.
Yeah, the checker flag. Well, it was in sync. Just like this race has been. Race guys taking the win on 141 vote.
So in sync. Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, my God. We're the Goofy Twins today.
All right.
Lisa Kasan-Battaglia from Monaco going to pull out that second. Beautiful job for her. And as we had talked about, the 777s of Anna Glennon. Anna used to race actually on the Naughty Water Tour. She is just a beautiful racer.
Explain the water.
So Naughty Water is one of the regional promoters, and they do a tremendous job, and they farm. So all of these regional promoters farm these big racers that turn into global threats, right?
Okay, all right.
And that was where Anna Glennon first started practicing her skills.
So she was being sneaky and being naughty.
Absolutely. All right, Pro-Am Ski Lights, one of the big races for the day, is coming to the line.
All right, that wraps it up for that one, the Pro-Am Women's Ski Stock, as we clear the course for our next one. A huge lineup for the Pro-Am Ski Light category. We got countries from France, Estonia, New Zealand, Brazil, Australia, Estonia, and of course the U.S. are involved in this one. And look at that lineup down in the water, all ready to go. .706 with pole. That's Colin Kaplan from the U.S.
We do have two ride-ins as well. 116 is going to be Devin Farthing. He is going to be racing today in the Pro-Am Ski Lights. And Justin Treater is another ride-in on boat number 72. There's your lineup. You can see Andrew Hubert-Laurie down there. He is definitely going to be a threat. Just moved up into the pro division this year. This is still his rookie year. And 07, that is going to be Hagen Smith there that you're seeing on that lineup. 418, that's Tyler Kennedy. And boat number 23, that's Corbin Farnley, all the way over from New Zealand. Bobby LePage. And that is Mateus Reynes, also on this lineup from Estonia. just taking a look down there on that line. I can't see the race numbers. Big class. I see Bernie Gernot down there on boat number 11 in the 419. That was Jeff Hansen yesterday. And boat number 91 is Quade Brown.
From New Zealand.
Yep, let's see if we get time to get to that outside. That's going to be Devin Farthing lined up on the outside. That's a good position for the start. All right, again, 7:06, Colin Kaplan with the pole position on the inside split.
Not ready yet.
I'm ready.
Well, the race director's not ready.
Sam Bigot saying hello, Howie Jetsport. Winton Eiley from New Zealand, and they're off.
All right, into the whole shot they go.
Yeah, Devin Farthing looking good on the outsider. I guess that's irrelevant, however.
That doesn't matter now with that color flag up there.
Yeah, the red flag's going to indicate to the riders that we had something wrong. Either not holding your line or premature acceleration.
Well, you know
what?
I wonder, is going to be a warning or somebody going to get jump start penalized for that? Or
Typically, if you get a red flag at these big premier events, it's normally going to be a call. So we'll see if somebody gets penalized.
All right, let's bring him in here and reset the gate one more time.
Yeah, I'll certainly try. Mark is asking if we can find out where Voss is, if he's in the inside or outside. We did do a quick look down that lineup. Our view is the greatest. The camera guys are working very high, but they have to actually be very full of this lineup, so it's hard for them to get right on that line. We'll definitely do our best. Looking for Dustin Voss. And Dustin on the number 24 boat. We can find him down there for you.
We usually have a camera guy in the water, as start.
Yeah, no, and I understand that. Yeah. This is a little too tight on these conditions for them to have the camera guy in the water. But I will tell you this, it is a massive lineup.
All right, he's just about ready here for the restart of the Pro-Am Ski Light category.
Yeah, so when he does that movement with the flag, he's indicating to the riders, you need to start your engines, gentlemen. They also, you'll see, are taking pictures of the start, and they have a course marshal on the other side watching the start to make sure that these guys are coming out even. That looks pretty even to me.
Yeah, they don't want
I didn't see the right side.
Well, they don't want anybody to have that little advantage. You know what I mean?
You don't want to cheat. Exactly. They don't want anybody cheating.
You don't want to use that word here.
You don't want to say cheating.
Yeah, you don't want to say cheating.
Premature acceleration.
It's the advantage.
Take advantage. Unfair advantage. All right. See how Devin Farthing, he was lined up on the outside.
On the far right. Let's see how...
Well, 155. That's Coy Curtis's boat, and it is Coy Curtis.
Well, yesterday, I'll tell you that.
And the triple aces on the outside.
Australia.
That's Jaden. And they're going to meet up. So who's going to get it, Australia or the USA on the front stretch? Jaden coming from the outside. Coy Curtis on the inside split, and it's going to be a hole shot. Curtis. Jaden Richardson is going to be second. Well, getting some numbers from you. But again, your hole shot to that gentleman that took an astonishing win yesterday, beating out Harley Ritchie after an incredible race from Harley Ritchie. And I can't really get the numbers from there. I see usually, your challenge.
Usually I just let them ride for about another half a lap, then we get a chance to see the numbers more clearly.
All right. We'll see if we can get an update for you. Again, your top two riders, though, Coy Curtis and Jaden Richardson.
USA and Australia. Heading into the option.
And look at Coy Curtis already opening up the distance.
It's about 2.5, maybe 2.5 seconds done.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this one?
3.63.
What?
Yep, 3.63 is what separates Coy Curtis.
It doesn't look like that far,
Jaden Richardson. No, it really doesn't. Jaden Richardson following Coy Curtis through that outside split, and this was the situation that we had been talking about. It's been unfolding all week long. the riders are feeling like that outside split is fast, which is making it tough because that means they're having to follow the other riders through versus getting an opportunity for clean water on the inside split.
I mean, I've noticed it yesterday also that so the riders, once they get in the lead and they get into that, the option, they tend to just to hug on that outside line.
Yeah, well, and Koikola, that you can get around. That's what he did yesterday on the final lap to sneak around for the win.
That was a sneaky move, by the way.
Yeah, that was beautiful. He'd been doing it for multiple laps. All right, it is boat number 124 in third, Turco. Just going to wait for Frankie Zapata to go through. You can hear him in the background, and here's your top 5. Boat number 155 leading, Jaden Richardson in second, Turco in third. Boat number 419, that is Jeff Hansen in fourth, and boat number 11, that's Barry Gurneau in fifth.
All right, thank you for that update, Don.
You're welcome. Or Andrew Hubert Laurie. I'm just taking a quick look here. No, Laurie's on the 19 boat.
Seems like he's moving further out now. The current leader, number 155, Boy Curtis. As the riders move into the option once again, number 124, currently in third, and that is U.S. Regan Turco.
Regan Turco, yeah.
Fourth position. No, he's in fourth position.
Yeah, well, he's actually in just moved up into third. Yeah, he's in third. He's out of Palmerton, Pennsylvania, in a Yamaha Superjet. The motor on that boat, by the way, is built by Go Fast US, Mr. Girillo. And it's his first full season of racing was just last year. So it's a fairly new rider. Yeah, and Devin Farthing up in the mix. Has Devin moved up into third? Oh, great. Devin Farthing, after a great start on that outside, has moved up into the third place spot. So Turco in fourth. And, oh, yay, our log jump officially open. Good morning, Terry Lemon. That is Jeff Hansen back in fifth. He's solid over those log jumps. And you can watch that right-hand side of the track. Jeff Hansen. Yeah, amazing rider already showing off his skills earlier this week.
All right, as your leading pack is approaching the back straight once again, Don.
Yeah, so Coy Curtis with that lead, followed by
that's 149.
Jaden Richardson, and I'm just getting a look here.
419.
That's 418, actually.
That's Tyler Kennedy.
Yeah, Tyler Kennedy riding for Works Racing Hot Products TC Freeride.
Well, the official lineup right now, the top 5, Don, still number 155, still holding the lead.
Tyler back in 7th from lap number 2. And again, the live timing's a lap behind from what you're watching on the live stream. So it looks like Tyler's actually moved up, and as soon as I talk about him, he's super subbed and lost a position.
Well, Don, you got that. You just got that flavor of jinxing somebody.
No, I don't. Actually, he didn't lose any on the outside.
Leave the dude alone. Is halfway through the Pro-Am ski light category. Halfway now.
Coy Curtis leading, and Jane Richardson second. Right now, we're just working you through the back part of the pack here. Farthing up in third after a pass around Regan Turco.
He's still holding on pretty nicely in second.
I mean, that's Richardson.
I mean, it looked like he was slowing down earlier, but he was able to hold up there.
He's just settling. He's just settling in. At race 1111, that's usually his dad's number, and so Jaden Richardson now races it. He's riding for Jet Pilot, AJSP, Wax Racing, and Works. He's a 2-time world champion. That's your second place.
Do you know who's making a move on him right now?
Well, that's Devin Farthing taking a move on him.
Yeah, he's on the inside line.
All right, let's see what happens. Devin Farthing goes to the inside. Jaden Richardson to the outside. And
I just had an update for you. They said,
talk to me. It's Coy Curtis coming through off of that front stretch. And Jaden Richardson got around Coy Curtis from the outside. Wow, beautifully done. Jaden taking over the lead. So Australia and the U.S. and log jumps, as we know, are open. And then Richardson went down in the log jump, and that's going to give us the lead again.
well, just like that.
So Richardson having to recover. Just got around Coy Curtis, Nick, and
You know
then went
what?
on down on the log jump.
I turned away for just a second.
Oh, and I'm not sure, but did Farthen getting around him too?
No, he didn't. He was able to get up there.
All right. So he's saved.
We was just talking about that earlier, about that log jump, right?
Yeah, that
You lose
is
concentration
insane.
a little bit, you're going down.
Log jump is incredibly tricky if you just do one, but to have
Three.
three in a row
Yes.
creates massive Grand Canyon-esque
That's right.
holes, and it took advantage of these guys.
All right, there's your leader right back up top in front there, Coy Curtis from the United States.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good after that recovery. And also, I suspect he learned something about that split section as well.
At least he's still in second, you know. Jaden Richardson.
Wow, Curtis on the
Right there, right in front of your
155.
screen.
Four-time world champion, four-stroke Lights. Was just one of them. He's raced motocross for 3 years. Just a little backstory on this gentleman. He actually started in freestyle. His dad, very famous, or is a very famous freestyler. Taylor Curtis. Taylor did a lot of free ride. Curtis actually started. In fact, they made a boat specifically for junior in freestyle. And Coy Curtis is known to have the youngest. This is his record. He was only 8 years old. He did his first backflip on a jet ski
Incredible.
in competition.
So I'm sure we might be seeing him on competition. Am I correct?
Yep, and Devin Farthing was under pressure, but I didn't see that. Look, was that Farthing or Curtis that went down? I think that was
All right, that's
Farthing.
no.
Is that Curtis?
That could be Curtis because 111 just went up in first position.
Oh, no.
Yep, that is.
Coy Curtis
Curtis.
going down after
What is going on with
the
these?
fourth. Well, first off, Coy raced very hard yesterday, so Coy Curtis did go off as Jaden Richardson back in the lead. Devin Farthing, that's an automatic move up for him as well, and Coy Curtis in trouble for the top three.
Right
Nick.
now he's dropped in a lot of positions.
You can see the
Gotta
riders
hurry
going
up.
by, and Jaden Richardson back in the lead.
So that means Dustin moves up into second.
Yep, Devin Farthing actually back
Oh,
in second.
Devin,
Oh, it's
excuse
okay.
me.
Dustin's his dad.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe. Well,
Okay.
you know what?
Jaden Richardson out of Australia, two-time world champion. Said his favorite music is lots of songs. I think his other favorite is lots of passing. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I tried not to. In lap traffic, you're watching Jaden Richardson from Australia, your race leader. And wasn't it interesting that this same week, 10 years ago, his dad took a world title out here at the Lake Havasu City at the World Finals. Colin Richardson was out wicking it up at Body Beach earlier this week.
Look at that bunch up right there.
Yeah, that is a lot of
This
riders.
is not good. But once we got all that rider going through that log jump.
Yeah, he's going through at the same time as Davey Prado. And Jaden Richardson able to get through clean, and that was a lot of traffic on that triple. And you could see boat number 11 up there, Bernie Gano.
He's in the back of the pack right now.
Yeah.
The French rider.
Yep. Jaden Richardson, your race leader for Pro-Am Ski Lights. Man, what a lot of upsets we had. Just to recap on that, Richardson got around Coy Curtis in the splits.
Yep.
Then Coy Curtis got back around Richardson because he went down on the log jump. And then Richardson got back around Coy Curtis because he went down on the right-hand side of the track. Not coincidentally, that is the roughest part of the track, is that section that you saw Coy Curtis go down. And there is Devin Farthing, your second-place rider. And Devin also having to deal with a ton of lap traffic. man. Devin Farthing, 19 years old. His dad, Dustin, of course, King D. Still in college. He's on a QB1 boat, two-time world champion. 2 times he got third in Blaster. He rides a ton of different classes. He loves Blaster, Sport Spec, and stand-up, as you can see. Started racing when he was only 7 years old. His first race was a local race in Hartswell, Georgia. And checker flag, Nick.
Checker flag's out for 1-1-1.
It's going to be Jaden Richardson.
I don't think he knew there was a checker flag, Don.
Yeah.
He's still rolling. That means he's so focused.
Tyler Kennedy going to end up in a 4th place spot, I think. All right, Coy Curtis, after even all of that, got into the 5th place spot. So Coy Curtis, despite going down, still we heard is going to be up in the 5th place. And Jaden Richardson just taking a victory lap.
That's more than a victory lap.
And Reagan Turco with a good run. Guys, don't forget to join us on the live stream, and we'll keep you up to date.
All right, as we clear up the Pro-Am Ski Light category, as all the crafts are coming in for the checkered flag here. And if you're just joining us, I'd like to welcome you once again to the WGP 1 Waterjet World Series right here in Lake Havasu, Arizona, United States, for round number 3 of action. The final round, or the championship round, will be held in Pattaya City, Thailand. Hope to see you there in December.
All right, we're on to Pro-Am Sport GP, which will be the next lineup. Congratulations once again, though, to Jaden Richardson. A beautiful shot from the live stream crew of the gentleman from Australia taking the win.
That's right,
in
the
that
man
first
from
moto.
down under.
Thank you guys so much for being on the live stream with it. Yeah, Michael Miller's boat's out next. Luz Levine saying hi. Congratulations to all the racers. We appreciate you guys. Bill Beers has joined us on the live stream as well. Appreciate all you guys watching today.
All right, up next, once again, is the Pro-Am Sport GP. A total of 7 crafts I see here. The WGP 1 Waterjet World Series 2023 in Lake Havasu City, USA. For Friday, this is our schedule. Of course, we've already went through most of the action. Right now, we're going the last one is the Pro-Am Sport GP for motor number 1. The first half of the morning, we are going through 11 categories. And then we're going to take a quick break and come back with more action.
All right, 706 is going to be on the outside. That's Noah Dolly. It's going to be on the pole position on the outside split. On the inside split is going to be boat number 661 with the pole positions. That's Natalia Giuliani. Also, the Triple Ace is down there. Simon Belcher, who's in the points hunt for Pro-Am Sport GP. And looks like James Bushell also in that lineup. Bushell's going to be on the outside. Simon Belcher's lined up on this inside. And Brandon Warner has joined us on the inside, as well as Talon Farthing. And Bushel is going to be on the outside. So there's how your lineup is right now. Hey guys, just want to remind you, please follow us on Facebook, Jet Ski World Series.
That's right. Also YouTube Jet Ski World Series.
Okay, sure. You should, if you're going to do that, you should go to Instagram too.
Okay.
Jet Ski World Series there.
Oh, what about a little TikTok going on?
Dude, we got to do TikTok at Jet Ski World Series.
All right,
so you
thank
can
you,
talk
Dan.
with us. Get it?
Yep.
Oh, that was so horrible. All right, there's your
Well,
quick shot of Giuliano. That is Natalia. She rides for Cal Concepts and Jet Trim. And the starter is ready to go. Good luck, Simon and James. That's a shout out from the live stream. And James with a great start on the outside. As you know, Simon Belcher's on the inside.
Into the whole shot they go for the Pro-Am Sport GP category. Who will come out of here a little on the advantage?
Wow, we got people tuning in from the Florida Keys. You would love it down there.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah, I've
of
been.
course you know. Brandon Warner on the inside. And 706.
706.
Yeah, that's a Noah Dolly. It's a right-in for us on the outside. He actually had the pole position on the outside and is hunting a whole shot, but it is going to go to Brandon Warner. And familiar Craig Warner. One of his brothers, and Watusi Design races for an ODI and Spy Optics. Wow! He put up and almost sideways. There's Simon Belcher. Got a mix. Thinking he's third.
All right, we're going to give you an official rundown in just a second there once we have it.
Now here's the World Series points as we get ready to go. Joining us on the live stream. It's great to have you. Right now, Simon Belcher is in the points lead with 108 points. That's the World Series. And James Bushel right behind him with 106 points on the World Series. Now that's that big series we've been talking about.
Yep.
Poland and Vichy, France, and then here and then Thailand.
Yes.
All right. So, but when we're talking about World Finals, because there's two championships
Going on right now.
up
today.
for grab. World Finals, which is what's happening this weekend, and then, of course, the overall.
Exactly.
We'll give you both.
That's your leader right there, number 21.
That is actually Frankie Zapata, if you're hitting a big...
Is he flying around?
Yeah, he actually flies over. Frankie Zapata used to be a very famous racer at the World Finals and actually around the world. He's a French racer, but now he's invented this incredible flying machine.
111, that is Great Britain Simon Belcher.
Yep, Vulture's actually moved into second. And Noah Dolly in third. Farthing in fourth on Farthing. James Bushel in... Oh, it's Casarini in fifth and Bushel in sixth. Actually, James Bushel's moved up into third as well. Well, that was quick. All right, again, your top three. Let's recap. Brandon Warner. And that looked like Bushel actually with his hand up. Bushel of it. He was in third place and his boat just imploded on him. And that was second on the World Series Tour. This is going to be a crushing blow for points.
I think he's able to get back in the water, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Well, he competed 2 full laps. As long as you compete, able to at least get some points on the board. So that'll help him a little bit. But this was going to hurt. This is really going to hurt. Simon Belcher second. Brandon Warner, who did not do the World, is leading. And there's your new third place. Yep, Talon.
Well, they moved up in the...
Talon on the 5-2-1. Well, a change of fate for Great Britain's James Bushel.
Leave changes. We're going to give you an official count in just a second here.
Simon Belcher and Talon Farthing, second and third. And Farthing's got to be super happy. Change of fates. He didn't get a great start. He was back in fifth on the start. Kevin Pope saying hi, Peter. I'm in Havasu. Rudy Del Pardo, unfortunately, I don't have any in that, or I'd help you out.
All right, that's number 13, Don, from Brazil. Massimo Casserini, early in 4th position.
Massimo Casserini, great. And Glenn Young.
And Noah Deli
is in 6th.
Is in 5th.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Noah Dali is in 5th, and Glenn Young is in 6th.
All right, no lead changes for 1st position. Number 21, still holding that from the U.S., Brendan Warner. Followed by 111's Great Britain, Simon Bolshin in 2nd. And 521 is in 3rd. That belongs to Talon Farthing. And number 13 holding the 4th.
Yep, there's your race leader, Brandon Warner. Of course, rides for Watusi Design, Zodiac Spy Optics, and he comes from a big race.
All right, they're just joining us once again. You're watching the P category.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Somebody needs help out there.
Yeah, we've got a right Woodcocks on the live stream. Holy cow, what does Brandon have in that race boat that's quicker than I remembered? Well, some of that I think is the rider, Nate. He's been really doing a lot of practicing, and it's great to see him back out on the track. Sophie Miller, James Booley did get pulled off the boat. Yeah.
Was
that Noah that went down?
Noah.
All right, so Young has moved up into 5th.
He flew pretty far away from his craft there.
Yeah, it's a tough break for Noah Dolly on the 706. That's what you're watching on the live stream.
There's your current leader, number 21,
Brandon
on the
Warner.
outside line. Again, Don, as you can see, when you're in the lead, you take the outside.
Actually, Noah Dolly is the gentleman that was broke down. I was just getting that question from the live. Nathan also races. What we were told is that was Noah. All right, Brandon Warner, no stranger to championships. Whoa, it's a little bit tight. That is a very technical turn. It's the first turn off of that split section, or excuse me, of the front stretch. And it is a wicked turn.
Whoa.
They are doing this modified runabout course.
It
Nick.
seems like he's got plenty of time right now. He's pretty well ahead of everybody else in the pack.
Yeah, we would say that, except that's the Sport GP class, and these boats have a tendency to go boom.
Bolsher in 2nd position from the UK.
Yep, Simon Belcher.
I mean, I've said, Don, as much as we were watching these competition, anything can happen. You know what I mean?
It really
can be way up ahead, and then suddenly some unlucky thing happened.
Yeah, Brandon Warner, a 3-time world champion. Brandon, 3-time world champion, currently leading in the Pro-Am Sport GP, and number 7's his lucky number, although today he's riding the 21. 3 times 7, well, that is 21, and that's why he likes it.
Right there on the screen is your leader. That's what he looks like, number 21, Brandon Warner, from the United States.
Sponsored by Boo Crew Underwear on TC Designs.
You know what's Buku underwear?
What's Buku?
That means you got a lot of underwear.
I think I'm saying it wrong.
Buku.
Works H2O, Spy Optics, and Grandma and Grandpa, he said, are also sponsors. His goal to buy a house and to get another title. So he's definitely on track for the one goal for sure. I don't know where he is on getting a house. Simon Belcher right behind him. Simon Belcher on the Triple Aces. 14-time British champion, 4-time European champion. And just another reason I love Simon Belcher, his favorite music is Ed Sheeran. And one of my favorite songs ever is Bad Habits. So I'm with you, Simon. I love Ed Sheeran. Simon taking 2nd, but that is your points leader in the WGP 1 Series.
That's right. I mean, we do see him every year also in Pattaya City, Thailand.
And Samantha Shortland, Dawn, please say hello to Harry. Do you mean Holland Harry Gocher? Is that what you mean, Samantha? And also, hi, thanks for joining us on the live stream. Oh, his manager is actually watching. He's Bushel's manager. Hi, Harry, Bushel's manager. And also nephew. Oh, you're talking about James' nephew, Little Harry. Well, do you know that Steve is Little Harry? That sounded... I should maybe do that. Mini Harry.
Did you?
We'll do it that way.
Sounds a little
weird.
Yeah.
So, Harry, hi. Thank you for hanging out with us on the live stream. And your nephew, it's great to have you watching James Bushel. James's dad is here as well as mom. Steve Bushel and Joy also in the grandstands today.
Well, it's a good time to take a vacation, right?
So many Harrys. The Harry is the nephew and the manager.
So they're very hairy.
I don't know if Harry, the nephew, is actually managing, but I really think that would be awesome. Because Harry is just a munchkin. I'm just kidding. That's also the manager for James Bushel. Are you confused yet?
Yeah.
I am too.
Okay. All right, back to the action for the Pro-Am Sport GP. 111 right there. Still holding on to seconds from the great Britain, James Bushel. Oh, Mr. James. Simon Busher.
Yep, this is Simon Belcher. Simon actually is a race car driver, too. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's so much fun. Guy loves to race. Loves to race. All right, Derek Timney, you're up in Vegas, and you should be here, bud.
Oh, we know what he's doing in Vegas.
No, he said he's working in the so it's not as fun as normal.
Thought it was in the casinos over there.
Yeah, Juanita Molee is here. The Choke Molee's wife, Six and Sense are also here fighting. The Thunder Twins is what we've been calling them because they have been bringing the thunder. We'll talk more about them when we get to some stand-up racing. Right now, you are watching Pro-Am Sport GP.
Number 21 still holding the lead. Brendan Warner from the United States right there in the middle of your screen as he heads on the outside, just coming out of the option area, taking the white flag. That is the signal for the final lap of the Pro-Am Sport GP, Don.
Yeah, but if you're a racer from the Best of the West racing teams, you better be on your feet roaring for this gentleman because he's been a lot of times out and a multiple West Coast champion and has done that Best of the West series. Brandon Warner is bringing it home. This is the final lap for him for Pro-Am Sport GP, and what a great job he did with that whole shot.
About a half a lap left in the category as he works his way out of the right side section into the backstretch towards the power bend into the option split. Great riding, very consistent, practically from start and on almost to finish right now. Number 21, Brendan Warner. Final approach on the left side.
Woohoo! All right,
on
Brandon
the outside
Warner.
once again for his final half a lap.
Brandon Warner goes to the outside. He does have traffic over there, as you mentioned. Simon Belcher, did he go to the inside? I didn't get a chance to see this.
It's a possibility.
Brandon,
he's not behind him.
Okay, Brandon left the door open a bit. If Simon takes the option to go into the inside, that's just geometry would tell you that the closest point A to B, but no dramas. Brandon Warner comes across clean water for him, taking the win. Moto number 1, Pro-Am Sport GP. That was race 8.
And Great Britain, Simon Belcher takes the checkered flag for second position. All right, next up, it's going to be the Pro-Am Ski Stock, Don. It should be the second moto, right?
Yes.
All right, before we get started with the Pro-Am Ski Stock, Don, let's take a quick break for our sponsors real quick. Right after this.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
Powered by Jet Tribe.
All right, we are back live here at Lake Havasu, Arizona for round number 3 of the WGP 1 WaterJet World Series. You're watching the Pro-Am Ski Stock category for moto number 2. All right, we're going to give you a rundown of the position in just a second once we have them. The official standings. Now, in motor number 1, coming in first was Matthias Reines from Estonia, collecting 60 points. And the rider from Kuwait, Salim Al-Matua, with 53 points in second. Uh-oh, we got a rider down in the water. That is 125. That is for Josh Simon from the U.S. falling off the craft there.
Oh, man, tough break for Josh Simon.
Already, this is only about a lap and a half in.
All right. 328, the points leader. That's Matthias Reines, who took the win in moto number 1.
All right, let's just take a look at the gate once it took off on the little replay here. There you go, John. For the Pro-Am Ski Stock.
Matthias Reines was the inside pole position. You're watching Prox start.
At least we get the opportunity to see the takeoff on the into.
All right, we're actually doing an instant replay of this start for you, and then we'll come into the live.
There's your leader, number 20, Don.
All right, well, that's Salim Al-Matawa once again with another whole shot and lead. And a gentleman that came out of retirement is up in that top 3. Matthias Reines is second, and Shirker is third.
Well, overall, with 53 points accumulated so far in motor number 1, Don, for Salim.
Yep, Erickson is up at 5th. Simon was at 4th, but obviously out now. Erickson 5th, and Teak is in 6th place. There is Rick Shirker on the 912, your 3rd place.
Oh, this is going to be pretty fun here, Don. I see that Matthias Reines, number 328, he's in second, but overall he came in first in the moto, so he's got 60 points. But if if the Kuwaiti comes in first here in moto number 2, we're going to have a head-to-head for the championship moto.
Yep, and I think that's exactly what Salim Al-Matawa is trying to set up here. You're watching Moto 2 of Pro-Am Ski Stock. Again, your winner in the first one was Mateus Reynes, with Shirker getting third and Salim Al-Matawa getting second. And as you can see, Al-Matawa having none of that. He wants to change his fate. Jumped out of the start early with a great start.
That's right, but right now you're looking at 192 in third overall from the United States, Rick Shirker.
Yeah, Rick Shirker out of Pennsylvania. He ran the Tour for years and years, and one of the things that Rick Shirker is famous for is solid starts. He has been retired for the past, gosh, I want to say at least 6 years. And just came out of retirement. He's got his family here. Kristen's joining us this weekend, and baby Ricky.
You know, when you have the itch, you just can't get rid of it, right?
Well, that is the truth, isn't it?
That's right. You can't just have all the young ones have all the fun. If you still have what it takes, get in there.
That is the truth.
212. That is Estonia's Marlon Teek.
Yeah, Teek back in fourth. And Mateus Reynes, your points leader.
Right now, the action is between those two. Number 20 is between Kuwait and Estonia here. That's number 30, Don.
Oh, man.
That is
that's
Thailand's.
Tanawid. Yep,
Tanawid Mori.
Tanawid and the twins have been consistently racing and doing quite well, man. They looked great in the Class GB Ski Lights yesterday. Pro-Am Ski Stock is where we are now, and they are up in, I believe that is 30 up in 5th, Tanawid Moli.
But his brother, number 4, Tanawin, is not doing too well here in the motor number 1. In the back of the pack in 13th overall position.
All right, so Tanawin Moli. So you've got Mateus Reynes. They're
Right
actually
now.
listing as Reynes having gotten around Matawa on the timing. Let's take a look and see if he was able to move up.
Well, let's double check on that right now. But you're watching number 30, T30.
Tanawin Moli, who
Tanawin
is
Mori.
in 5th place.
He's in 5th position so far.
And Shirker in 3rd. And Teek in 4th.
209 is in 6th. Or is that 208? Oh, there is the brother, Don, number 4. Tanawin Mori in 7th. And in 8th position is 217 from Belgium, Jordy.
All right, again, Mateus Reynes leading, followed by Matawa, Shirker, and Marlon Teek. Tanawid Moli on the number 30 boat in the 5th place spot, and John Freeling.
Well, Don, this changes a lot of things.
Talk
If Mateus Reynes finishes first in motor number 2, it's a possibility that he can pull off a perfect game in the Pro-Am Ski Stock category.
Yep, calling that a hat trick. If you get 3 in a row. And that is Eminelli Ortendahl out racing in the Pro-Am Ski Stock division. Multiple world champion and one of the top women around the globe. That young lady, Eminelli Ortendahl, on the 9-8 boat. And Siri Salonen took that boat to an overall yesterday. Siri Salonen riding for Finland in the women's division.
All right, as they work the right side section of the course, in the meantime, heading towards the backstretch once again.
All right, again, your points leader for this one, Mateus Reynes. And that is the perfect shot of how much this gentleman loves to race. And yep, as you can see, he moved into the lead. Mateus Reynes getting around Salim Al-Matawa, who had the whole shot. This gentleman out of Kohila, Estonia. Got that race number, the 328, from his dad, who also used to race not only jet skis, but his dad raced motocross as well, and that was his number. He is a 11-time world champion. He's already got another world title, and an 11-time European champion.
Well, that's almost 20 times.
Yeah, this gentleman is fast. So here's the crazy part of that. He's only 18. Mateus Reina started racing as a junior, and all of those titles started as just a little munchkin. Right? Yep, little as our buddies on the circuit say, he's like a little grommet that grew up and just kept getting faster and faster. There's Salim Al-Matawa second. You can see Rick Shirker in third, and this is the hollering that you're hearing in the background. That's for the fourth place spot. Shirker actually still putting pressure on Salim Al-Matawa.
Riders working the right side section of the court again.
And that is Tanawid. Yeah, Tanawid Mole putting pressure on Marlene Teak. See, Marlon, that was actually what the shouting was. Marlon Teak was having a little bit of problems. He's on a borrowed boat, while Tanawid Mole actually, they had those boats flown over. The Flamingo team brought their boats this year. They're pretty excited about that.
Apparently, he brought a lot of fans here with him, too.
Oh, yes, they did. This is a big team that came over with 30 different people, including their crew and their team, and, of course, the riders as well. And you're going to see a lot of them. Osman is here. Osman Min, Falin Salih, Mustin, a ton of them. Ton of riders. Same with Thailand. We've got a big contingency from Thailand. You said you looked like you had something to say over there. You were happy on that phone. Either that or you're looking up emojis for me.
I'm watching the competition right there, and before they come in, let me take this opportunity to thank our sponsors real quickly, Don.
Please.
The IJSBA, SBT, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Riva Racing, Blosian, Solace, Anderson Power Sport, Commander, Ride Now, and VP Racing, Don. Thank you.
All right, that is Tanawid Mole that you were watching, just one of the twins. Now, Mole, famous name, Chocolate Mole.
Chocolate Mole.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the daddy.
Yes. Do you say it? Because you say it better.
Chocolate Mole.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Learning Thai on the live stream. Maybe I should stop behind.
I think he's here, by the way.
He is here, actually, him and his wife, Juanita. Yeah. Here with the twins.
Yeah, I seen him walking around, and
Choatit.
And Chowalit Gurjaroon's here too.
Yes, Chow has always comes out here. Chowalit was the first of that crew.
Yep.
All started with a dinghy. I'll tell you more.
And they're all on the same team, Team Flamingo.
Yep, Team Flamingo.
All the way out of Pattaya City.
And you can't talk about all these different teams without talking about the 777 team. Adapon Kuntz's team is here.
Yes,
big
they're
team.
Here too. Yep.
Pusapa's team is here.
That team, they just go everywhere, all over the world.
Yeah. Brenda Burns Chambers, it is so awesome to see you on the live stream. Thanks for joining us. Let's talk about Marlon Teak. He's been holding off Tanawid. Marlon, sponsored by Cucumber, he said. First race of 2020 in Tallinn. Does a lot of sports. He's the third in the World Series last year.
All right.
And the white flag is up, sir.
White flag is coming up right now. Working on the final lap of the Pro-Am ski stock category.
And Shirker is holding off Marlon Teak. And Tanawid Mole got around Marlon, and now Shirker's going to have to deal with the Thunder Twins. That is Tanawid Mole putting the pressure on your third place rider, Rick Shirker. Woo, Tanawid going to the outside line, trying to put pressure on Rick Shirker. Rick from Pennsylvania.
Well, they don't have a lot of time, so they got to work quick.
Yep, they do. Oh, little fumble from Tanawid Mole, just sideways a little bit. But, Nick, that's enough to give some breathing room for Rick Shirker. On white lap for Pro-Am ski stock.
A little bit more than a half a lap to go here in the category, the Pro-Am ski stock.
The NR30 Sylvan is actually Tanawid Mole. He is the number 30, T30. And you can see a lot of people cheering for him as checkered flag drops.
It belongs to number 328 from Estonia, Matthias Reinis. Another good run here, another 60 points for motor number 2.
All right, Matthias Reynes taking that one. And Estonia having a good year at the World Finals.
All right, who's coming in second, Don?
Well, it should be Salim Almatawa, and that was him. Salim Almatawa followed by Rick Shirker. And there is Tanawid Moli.
In fourth.
It looked like his brother maybe got up in that. There is Salim Almatawa, your second place.
All right, don't forget to follow us, folks, when you get an opportunity on Facebook, Jet Ski World Series. Follow us on YouTube. If you can, follow us on Facebook, Jet Ski World Series. Also, we're on Instagram, Jet Ski World Series. TikTok at Jet Ski World Series. Our next category is the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock for Moto number 2 for the WGP 1 Waterjet World Series 2023 in Lake Havasu City, USA.
All right, and as we finish up, we're coming to Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. Your pole position on the inside is going to be a boat number 5. That's BJ Ang. And your pole position on the outside is going to be boat number 17. That's Adipon Kutsa.
All right, it's between these two again, head-to-head for motor number 2. And if you're just joining us on our live stream, welcome to the WGP number 1 Waterjet World Series.
Yep.
Right here in the United States with round number 3 done.
Yeah, so in Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock, here's some of the riders that are in here, and we'll get you that lineup. But again, boat number 5, BJ Ang is on the pole position on the inside. Boat 99 is next to him. That's Rashid Aldawas. You can see right on the camera, right on the right side of the TV screen, that was Brad Bohat. Brad has got the pole outside position. The pole on the outside is going to be Adipon Kutsa. And then you can just see the outside of the inside is 143. That's Kyle Horton. He's actually not the pole position on the outside. But you see your lineup there. That's boat 15 right in your camera. That's Omut Salih right in the middle of that outside split section. Now they had to pick where they were going to be on the line based on their finish from Moto number 1. So as you can imagine, BJ Ang got second in that first moto. He's going to be on that inside pole position. You see him prepping. And then 99 right next to him, that's Rashid Aldawas, who got third in the first moto. And then Adipon Kutsa chose to get a bigger sweep. He wanted that outside, so he's that pole. And he's a little sleepy on the start, Adipon Kutsa, that pole position, a forced position. He's going to try to convert that into a hole shot. You're watching Adipon Kutsa on the outside, and it looked like he got that hole shot from the outside. Let's look for boat number 5 on the inside and see if he got it. It's not him.
7. That is Indonesia's
Aksa Azwar from Indonesia on the inside.
Yes.
And he is going to meet up with this gentleman, Adipon Kutsa, who got the pole position, and he got the hole shot on the outside split. Now, they're going to come through this series. That SBT marker indicates that they're dropping to the front stretch, and we got green flag.
Will be number 17 that takes the lead.
Adipon Kutsa with the lead, and it is Aksa Azwar second.
He shot out from the outside pretty quick there. On
Yeah, he did. The gentleman that won, moto number 1, Adipon Kutsa. And Aksa Azwar ended up at 6 in that first moto.
Well, you're watching moto number 2 action of the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock here on Lake Havasu.
That is your...
Let him run for about another half a lap, then you really see who's up in the lead. As we said earlier, with 60 points accumulated so far is the Thai rider Adipon Kutsa, followed by Philippines BJ Ang with 53 points so far, and Kuwait's Rashid Aldawas with 48 in third overall, and Thailand's Supatat Futakul with 43 points. Rounding off the top 5 is U.S.'s Eric Lakopoulos.
So it looks like Adipon Kutsa taking the inside. Aksa Aswar on the outside. Aksa, 26 years old. And a gentleman that got a bronze medalist in endurance at the SEA Games 2023 in Cambodia. He's dabbled in car racing as well as an incredible jet ski racer. Wasn't able to convert that outside into a first place. He's still in second behind Adipon Oil Kunsa.
Well, number 7 still holding second position coming out of there from Indonesia, Asa Agzwar. That's right, we are live in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, USA.
Yep.
For round number 3 of the WGP 1 Waterjet World Series, Don.
Kanotai is going ollie fight, oil fight. So you're getting a lot of live stream feedback.
That's
supporting
good.
Oil.
Oh.
Adipon Kunsa. Boat number 99 in third. That is Rashid Aldawas. And Adipon Kunsa, your race leader. First race was in 2009. His first win in 2015, a 4-time world champion. And he is wanting to add to the pedigree this weekend in Lake Havasu City, and he's done a great job. Took the win in Moto 1. And right now he's looking for bookends.
Well,
2 wins would look pretty.
They're working their way out of that option. That's the leading pack.
Yeah, option or the split section. Only
On
one split, Sid. He took the inside again. That's interesting. Must be feeling like that one done. I know they did a lot of course adjustments last night. Certainly looks like it's faster right now.
Usually when we've noticed when you're in the lead, you take the outside. But he's the only one that's been taking the inside line.
Yep, Rashid Aldawas, that's your third place rider from Kuwait. Came into this round in third. My other question is, where is BJ Ang? We'll take a look at the timing, live timing as well. And by the way, you guys could do that too. Just follow us along on the live timing. Just remember, it isn't lap down, so it's a lap delayed. So don't let that trip you. Brad Bohat is up in fourth.
138.
Yes, sir. Followed by Kyle Horton and Eric Lagopoulos. Kyle Horton making his debut here, but Eric Lagopoulos, no stranger to jet ski racing. He's been to the World Finals a ton of time. There's your fourth place rider, Brad Bohat.
Riding on the back stretch, going in towards the back into the option area is your fourth position holder.
Yeah. And
right in front, the other 3 riders going for it, coming out of the option once again. On working the left side of the course. There's 143.
He's in fifth. That's Kyle Horton.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's his first time over here. He's very excited to be a part of the World Finals, and actually had him at the Junior Stars of Florida day with the pros earlier this week. What a huge turnout that was.
He's on the outside line coming towards the tower as we speak.
Around Rashid Aldawas. Rashid Aldawas was trying to get around Aksa Aswar, and it sounds like he might have pulled that off.
All right, we're going to get an update in just a second here for the positions. Want to make sure we get that correct. 361, that is U.S. Eric.
Yeah, Eric Lagopoulos. And Eric Lagopoulos back in sixth with a very respectable run. Lagopoulos had a fifth place finish in Moto 1. Right now he's running in sixth.
You're watching Moto number 2 action right here on the water of Lake Havasu. Number 58. That is from Thailand, Supatat Putakul.
Yeah, but
in the back of the pack there.
Supatat is in seventh. Mid-pack, you're right, just a little bit back. Well, Rashid Aldawas was running up in third. He was putting pressure on Aksa Aswar, and you can see these guys very packed up in this mid-pack.
Well, number 17 is pretty consistent right now for the category. For motor number 2 from Thailand, Adipon Kunsa still holding the lead. We're just about halfway through the moto here on the pro Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock category.
Yep. So we had been talking about Aksa Aswar, but it looks like Aksa had some boat problems or had dropped back a bit. And there is
BJ
Ang, and he did not have a great start. He's back in 8th, has moved up into, really? He's now 9th.
That's right. We just confirmed it. Number 5, the rider from the Philippines, BJ, he is in 9th.
Rashid Aldawas has dropped back.
How did that happen? He should not be that far down.
Yeah, Rashid Aldawas, I believe, had
BJ.
something going on. So BJ Ang, I'm not sure what happened to BJ. He did have a bad start. He had a really slow start, and he might have got pinched because he was on the inside.
Don, he did so well in motor number 1. I mean, it's really hard to grasp that he's already at 9th position here in motor number 2.
Yeah, and it is true. Adapon Kunsa, your race leader on boat 17. Aksa Aswar 2nd, Brad Bohat in 3rd, and Kyle Horton in 4th. Logopoulos is up in 5th. Foot Rakul in 6th, and Omut Salih in 7th.
Well, the top 5 has not changed just yet.
So yeah, Ryan Rasmussen says Adapon Oil Kunsa is a true champion.
Number 99 just moved up into 2nd.
99 would be Rashid Aldawas.
Rashid, yes, moved up into 2nd position.
All right, so Aldawas has moved up into 2nd. Again, we've got some lag on the live timing. So Kunsa, Aldawas, and Bohat, your top 3. Aswar back and 4th, Horton in 5th, and Logopoulos in 6th.
That should be number 99. We are on your screen a few seconds ago. Going into the option once again here. There it is, number 99 in the white and black craft. From Kuwait, Rashid. Working the outside line of the option. Or the split.
Man, he has been very, very consistent.
I mean, he's moving up there because overall, I mean, he's in 3rd with 48 points after motor number 1. So this is going to better his position as he moves into the final lap of the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. And if you want to make a move, this is it. This is your last chance.
Yep, there is boat number 7. That is Aksa Aswar. And Aksa right behind Brad Bohat.
He dropped to 4th position, Don, number 7. Aksa Aswar.
Brad Bohat, the gentleman right in front of him out of Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. Said he's been in Wisconsin his whole life. Brad Bohat on the 138 boat. 42 years fast. He's a manufacturing manager and a promoter. And that's your gentleman.
That's right, Don.
In 3rd.
Your buddy Bohat is in 3rd now.
Yep. And Adapon Kunsa, your race leader and your points leader in Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. What you're watching. I'm just so impressed.
Here they come.
Aldawas. Rashid Aldawas, your 2nd place rider.
Once again on the inside line, Don, number 17 coming in towards the checkered flag. About another turn or two, and he shouldn't have a problem taking motor number 2 for the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock category. Here he comes.
All right, that's going to do it then for Adapon Kunsa taking the win. Beautiful. That's a back-to-back pair of wins for him, and really the perfect setup for this final moto. We are going to be doing 3 motos.
That's right.
And Aldawas right there in 2nd. Brad Bohat, you just saw at the bottom of your screen, coming through in 3rd. And looking for Aksa Aswar for your 4th place finish. And again, Kyle Horton going to be your top 5.
All right, that wraps it up, Don, for the Pro-Am Runabout 1100 stock. Our next up will be the Pro-Am Ski Super Stock. But in the meantime, we'll wait for the entire field to clear. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
Powered by Jet Tribe.
Hey, you guys, we're back, and we're right in the middle of Pro-Am Ski Superstock. Thanks so much for joining us. It was Mateus Reynes who came into this with the points lead. And he lined up on the inside split, because I know you guys want to recap on that. So he actually lined up on the inside, and boat number 20, the gentleman that actually had the points lead on this, taking the win in first moto, was Salim Almatawa, and Mateus Reynes was actually second. I misspoke on that one. Mateus Reynes got the inside pole, and Salim Almatawa was on the outside. That is boat number 212, Marlon Tick, and he is leading over Mateus Reynes. Marlon Tick with the hole shot.
Not far behind. He's being contested already. Mateus is going after him. So, on the inside line, Don. Here goes Mateus Reynes from Estonia.
All right, so Marlon Tick
on the outside
is going to be on that outside. Tick rides for Estonia as well. So both of these riders from Estonia. And Marlon, very, very fast. Mateus Reynes is a juggernaut. Going to be hard to hold him off. So he goes to the inside. Got a good feeling about him maybe putting some pressure on Marlon Tick.
It's going to be close. Not yet there.
All right, again, Marlon Tick with the hole shot, followed by Mateus Reynes. And Marlon, who had a fourth in the first moto at 43 points going into this.
All right, Don, we're going to take a look at the starting gate here for the Pro-Am Ski Stock.
Okay, and as you can see, Marlon Tick right in the middle of the pack on that outside. And there is Mateus Reynes. And Mateus got a little hung up. He didn't actually have the hole shot inside position, but was able to convert it into a second start.
So we're back live here for the Pro-Am Ski Superstock. Back at the live action as they are approaching the backstretch, Don.
Yep, and Mateus Reynes took over the lead out of the first full lap. He is now in the lead, followed by Marlon Tick on the 212.
I've already had that written down before it even started.
Yes, you did, because you're fast.
No, I just knew he would take the lead.
Oh, because you have whispers in the ear, don't you? I'm not going to let you get away with that one. I've got to find out where Salim Almatawa is, because that's the gentleman that won in that first moto. He's aboard the number 20 boat, and we'll hunt for him on the track for you. I bet you Matawa is in third. If I had to guess, I would say he's in third. All right, again, your race leader, Mateus Reines. Gentleman that loves to race both in the two-stroke and four-stroke divisions, or the light divisions. And if he said, if I had my druthers, I'd always be on a Yamaha. That's kind of his favorite boat setup.
Well, we have a total of 12 categories in the early morning, Don.
Wow.
So we got 2 left. We got the Pro-Am Ski Superstock that we're watching right now.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish it off with the Junior Ski 13 to 15 four-stroke light before we take a break.
Perfect.
And you know what? I just got the information for you for number 20.
Really? Talk to me.
He's
in third.
That's right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. There he is, Salim Al-Matawa. I have to say, most improved over this last year. He was already a fast racer, but Salim Al-Matawa has just kicked it up another notch this year. Very impressive to watch this young rider out on the track. Salim Al-Matawa is actually representing for Kuwait.
Well, of course, I mean, we've been saying his name a lot for a couple of motos here, so he must be doing pretty good.
All right, that is a T4, and that is Vincent K, who unfortunately had a tough break in the first moto, but he's in 4th right now. Vincent K on boat number 4 in 4th.
We got 2 Cambodian riders down there. We got 2 Estonia, 1 Argentinian, 1 U.S., and 1 Kuwait.
Mm-hmm.
Who will it be? Because right now, overall, after motor number 1, Salim Al-Mutawa from Kuwait accumulated 60 points already.
Vincent K,
Yep.
the
And
gentleman that you're watching on the screen.
That's right. And
He's actually a world champion already, riding for United States Jimson and the Flamingo Racing Team in Knauf, and he lives in Pattayat. 4th place rider. We're going to scroll out just a little bit so you can see the rest of this right-hand side of this track. And, Nick, it has been windy conditions the last couple of days, but today it has dropped in wind, and you can see that the water has adjusted as well. It's a little bit flatter out there. That is Claudio Riviola. What do you want to bet Claudio's up in 5th?
I think you're right.
And that is...
But he's in 6th, though, number 30.
Yep, that is our other Cambodian rider,
right.
Mustin Min. So Vincent K rides for Cambodia and Mustin Min as well.
Jonathan Fan, he's in 7th. Overall, though, he's got 48 points. He's overall in 3rd in points standing so far.
Yeah, Jonathan Fan a bit back. Didn't get a good start. John was actually lined up on the outside. Generally, that converts pretty well. Doesn't look like it really helped him.
Not in this one, not in motor number 2.
So you said he's back in 7th.
7th, yes.
Oh, man, tough.
And now they're working the option area.
Okay.
On the left side of the course.
Yeah, the splits have been very technical this year. In fact, I would say this is probably, of the 3 rounds that you guys have done,
yes,
this has been the tightest split section.
And that's our overall leader from Estonia.
Yep. Mateus Reines, your leader in this second moto. He is 2nd in points, but this is what he needed to do. Well, 2 things needed to happen. Salim Al-Matawa, who won that first one, needed to be back a little bit of points, and he is right now. He's in 3rd. And then the second thing that Mateus Reines needed to do is get around Marlene Teek. Mission accomplished. Well,
you know what? If Matthews can just take 1st in motor number 2, he'll be sitting a little bit ahead of some, of the competition, but it still won't be enough. He'll have to work harder on motor number 3.
Yeah, temperatures, water temperature is around 75 to 70 degrees.
Nice.
The water's a little warm as well. Not like Poland.
Oh.
It was
I remember that.
Just short of snowing. Hey, Jeffrey DeCoy, thanks for joining us on the live stream. And yes, we do have the log jump. You'll see more of that this weekend. But we did have the log jump open very briefly today.
Yes, in fact, in 2 of the motos.
Yep, we will not be doing it, obviously, for the Pro-Am Ski Superstock. Only the Pro divisions and some of the other divisions, the GP divisions.
And our next category is going to be the Junior Ski, 13 to 15 4-stroke light. They won't be doing it either.
All right, you are watching Marlon Teek, gentleman
Overall,
in 2nd.
That's right. He is in 2nd.
Yep, he's sponsored by the Cucumber. That's what he said. And he does a lot of different sports, but he said that when we talked to him, I don't have any real significant wins yet, but very awesome rider, very consistent rider. And if he keeps getting hole shots like he did this morning, he's going to be getting some medals pretty quickly.
Right behind is number 4 from Cambodia, Vasadin K.
Yeah, that is a Salim Al-Matawa, and he's holding off Vasadin K. Salim Al-Matawa third.
Right there.
Yep. And what Salim Al-Matawa needs to do at a opportunity to reduce his problems for these points, he needs to move to second.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's right.
And he's got to get around Marlon Teague. And Vasadin K back in that 4th place spot. He's putting pressure on Salim Al-Matawa.
Here they go into the option once again. Coming out of the backstretch. Not too far ahead. Let's see if they split or will they follow. Uh-oh, let's see this one. I like to see it. 328 and 212. Both of them are from Estonia.
All right. Boat number 20, Salim Al-Matawa on the outside split. That is the rider that is in third, but he's in first in points coming into this round. Right now he's watching him inch away as the white flag comes out.
This is it. Final lap.
Salim Al-Matawa has got to be feeling a little pressure.
Well, the 2 riders here, first and second, they're already approaching the edge of the right side of the course. Once again, you're watching us live here in Lake Havasu, Arizona, USA for the WGP #1 Waterjet World Grand Prix. Oh, World Series, excuse me.
All right, so I've gotten some questions about amateur freestyle and if we'll be able to show that. I'm not sure, Cal. I'll let you know, though. Salim Al-Matawa still hunting for points, and he is trying to run down this gentleman, Mateus Reynes, who got second in the first moto. Salim Al-Matawa, the gentleman out of Kuwait, 25 years old, but right now he's under pressure. Your one-time world champion in expert ski. All right, we will not be showing the amateur freestyle on the live stream, but we'll give you some feedback. Meanwhile, back to the live stream. Mateus Reynes taking the win in Moto 2 for Pro-Am Ski Superstock. Marlon Tick, second.
And, of course, number 20, Dawn.
Salim Al-Matawa will round out your top 3. That's Pro-Am Ski Superstock. You just got through watching race number 11.
All right, as the rest of the field comes in. Still a very close competition here for Pro-Am Ski Superstock category. We'll have to go to motor number 3 to see who champ here of this year's round number 3, United States.
All right, the inside pole position is going to Bryce Chambers, and the outside pole position is going to go to boat number 11. That's Nadanan Kinapan.
All right, we're ready for our final moto of the morning, or the first half of the competition today. Junior ski, 13-15 4-stroke light. Keep an eye on Thailand's Natanan, number 211, with 60 points coming in as of moto number 1, followed by Great Britain's Sam Wilson with 53 points. And in third, U.S.'s Bryce Chambers with 48. Hendrick Smith in fourth with 43. Rounding off the top 5 is Tristan Hubert from the United States with 39. So those are your top 5 as we head into the left side of the course here.
All right, so as we get started on the outside. Oh,
Is that 212 or
I don't
328?
know. Be the 211. Nope, it's 228.
328. That is
Sam.
Sam.
Yep, Sam Wilson on the outside.
And he does take the lead in the meantime.
And meeting up with 424, that's Bryce Chambers in second. So the 328 taking the whole shot, Sam Wilson.
Now, who is that in third in that purple?
Oh, that's got to be 211. Not a 9. Keenapon. Whoa!
Well, we're going to give you a quick update in just a second.
All right,
Once I
Sam
get
Wilson from Great Britain. Boom, baby.
So right now, 1 and 2, Great Britain and the U.S.
All right, and Sam Wilson on the 328 was actually lined up on that outside split, so he came from the outside to get that whole shot. And 424, Bryce Chambers actually had the pole position on the inside.
That's right, Don. Just got a confirmation that 211 is in third position.
So that is what we thought. Okay. Not a 9. Keenapon. Not
Not to none.
Not to none.
Yes.
I got the first part right.
Yeah. Keenapon.
Keenapon. Okay. Hey, you know what I can do, though? I can call him by his nickname. Otto.
Otto. That's right. That's a lot. Yeah.
I like Otto. Otto's killing it. He's in third. Where'd he go in the first one? Let's take a look at Not a 9. Took the win in moto number 1. Sam Wilson was second. Bryce Chambers was third.
Well, you know, if Sam comes in first for moto number 2, this category is going to be wide open.
Oh, yeah.
For the taking.
There's Bryce Chambers.
From the U.S.
Yeah, Bryce
Number
very fast.
424.
He's in second.
Do you remember when you were 13 and 14, 15 years old?
Do I remember what?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, when you
being
were
13?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever changed from that mentally.
Really?
So I'm not sure that's a fair question.
You got to be.
I still feel 13, and I know you act 13, so this fits for us. We should be racing this class. All right, you're watching Otto, one of the incredible racers from Thailand. Otto, by the way, not only has an amazing ability out on the track, but this kid has one of the best personalities. So much fun to get a chance to talk to him off the course.
All right, we got that wide angle of the competition as they head once again out of the right side.
Yep.
Those are your 1 and 2s, 328 and 424. This
That's
is
actually
1-4. That's the
1-4-4.
fourth position.
Yeah.
141. That's Trent Cornett.
Yeah, Trent's been looking very solid all year. And the 159, that's Jake Wilson. Wait, Jake Wilson on the 159 boat. And that would put Jake in fifth. And let's talk there's Jake Wilson. They're pulling up our helpful fifth place things for us. We appreciate you, Jake. Very fast.
You see them on the water, right?
Yes.
But then when you see their face, they look so young. You know.
They really do.
159, yes, that's in fifth position. All right, right now, let me give you a quick rundown. Officially, 328 is in first. That is from Great Britain, Sam Wilson, followed by 424 in second. That is Bryce Chambers from the United States. In third is 211 from Thailand, Natanan Ginapan. And number 141 in fourth. That belongs to U.S. is Trent Cornett. And 159, round off the top 5, that is New Zealand's Jake Wilson.
Yep, Jake Wilson has been putting pressure on Trent Cornett. That's what you were watching on the stream. As Nick was giving you the rundown on our top 5, there's your 6th place rider, boat number 41, Tristan Hebert. And
well, he's in 6th right now.
Yeah, Tristan in 6th. He's out of Wichita, Kansas. That's a Commander-built boat that he is on. And he loves that race number 41. He said 42 was taken by his cousin, so I'll take 41.
That's the back stretch. A lot of speed can be accelerated right there as they head into the option once again.
In your top three, Mateus, excuse me, I said Mateus Reyes again, but it's Sam Wilson. That's funny, that 328 number, you get locked into that.
We're heading to the final lap, too,
Yes,
Don.
we are. White flag is out for Sam Wilson, and 424 of Bryce Chambers, and then Nadanan Kinapan, a.k.a. Otto. There's your top three. And there is 424 of Bryce Chambers. And taking just a quick look out, again, Sam Wilson, who's had an incredible run and a great hole shot. I was just going to give you a little bit of more information on Sam Wilson.
Approaching the final half a lap, Don, for the Junior Ski 13 to 15 four-stroke light here.
Yep, and your final couple of turns for Sam Wilson. His first race in 2017 at 9 years old. His first win was in 2019. He's a one-time British champ, one-time European champion. And you are watching him make his final couple of turns, trying to lock down a win, and that is going to move him up in the points. The gentleman closest to him, Nadanan, is actually back in third. We just saw the same exact scenario run through. Checker flag drops for Sam Wilson. So the 328 has been lucky for two classes in a row. Sam Wilson, riding for Great Britain, taking this win.
Great job on that for the young ones there, the Junior Ski 13 to 15 four-stroke light, Don.
Yeah, your Havasu Water Sports champion there. That is 424 of Bryce Chambers for second, and there's Otto.
Here he comes in, the Thai rider.
Yeah.
Natadan Kinapan from Thailand, coming in third overall.
Yes, nickname Otto.
He just opened up the whole field by coming in third there.
Yep, Otto actually a student. He's in 8th grade. That boat was built by Jumbo Tuner. And that actual number is 211. That's his birthday.
All right, Don. Before we take a quick break for the first half, from the first half, let me thank our sponsors here. IJSBA, SBT, Short Block Technologies, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Riva Racing, Blosian, Solace, Anderson Power Sports, Commander, Ride Now, and VP Racing, Don.
Well, you've been watching all the race action. That was race number 12. And again, the quick recap on it was Sam Wilson, Bryce Chambers, and Nadanan, your top three, which is going to shake the points up with Sam Wilson taking that win in Moto number 2. We'll get you the points and even more when we come back. Beautiful afternoon here in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and you can check out the live stream schedule right on the IJSBA website. And of course, WGP1 will give you all of the series updates and the points as well. And you can even follow along on the live stream. Just go to IJSBA.com as well.
Well, I just got the word from the producers of the, with the live feed.
Yes, sir.
They said they might be able to leave the freestyle on, for the live feed without any,
We'll just leave it so they can watch it, but no commentary?
Yes,
okay,
yes. So,
perfect.
Well, we'll have to see. It's not 100% just yet.
Okay.
But,
Well, that was a tease then, is what
yeah, it's a tease. It's not 100%, but if that's happens, then, they still get a chance to see it.
Well, that's great news. We appreciate that, guys.
Let me double check real quick before we say anything or before we say goodbye.
All right, I'm not going to say nothing.
Well, you can say something. I mean, you can say something.
All right. Here's what I got to say. I want to thank you so much, Amazing Thailand, for being our sponsors, and you can also see the sponsors represented up on the screen as well. You are watching the SBT IJSBA WGP1 World Finals. SBT, the largest remanufacturer of PWC engines in the world.
All right, Don, I think it's time for us to go ahead and take our break. And then the thing is, they're telling me that once we go on break, and if the freestyle guys are ready to go, they might go ahead and cut the feedback so they, so that people can see the live feed.
Oh, wow, you're awesome. But we won't be here to talk about it. You'll just be able to watch it.
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
awesome. All right. Well, you heard it here first, or maybe second, because you've already talked about it. We're going to be doing amateurs.
But you never know.
Freestyle.
Things change, so it's all up to the guys out there if they're ready or not.
Well,
because don't forget, our team guys have they do have to take their break.
There you go. Well, meanwhile, we'll be out on that houseboat.
Let's go.
You've been listening to the live stream. This is a WGP1 series. Nick and I hanging out right here in Lake Havasu City,
All right,
Arizona.
we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
Powered by Jet Tribe.